One life lesson that the punk scene taught me is that don't get in the pit if you don't want to get hit. Well, my name is Martin Perez, and I first got pulled into the East LA punk scene by having a friend who was in a band, and he needed some work done for a banner. And ever since then, I've been going into mosh pits, getting punched in the face, even as a photographer, which is fun. The easiest way of doing it is to get in the chaos itself, and by doing that, you do get hit a lot. I've actually, one of the last shows I shot, lost my camera, lost my glasses. If I'm being totally honest, when I first started out, I didn't really have any uncertainties of being able to do it, because I was just doing it because I wanted to do it. There was no financial reason for doing it. If I had to describe my creative style in just a few words, it would be punk, harsh, and spontaneous. I come from, a Latino family, first generation. One of the most important things in my family was just never, let someone suffer. If you can help them, help them. So that's kind of where it came from with how our current system is, especially in the United States, is that a lot of it is just do it yourself, do it for yourself, but I want to do stuff for myself and also for everyone else at the same time. The smaller shows are the more rewarding ones, just because when it comes to these small shows, it's usually all local bands, smaller bands who don't have the money for photographers and videographers and stuff. So, by just delivering the product, I do it for free. It's like I'm giving a gift to smaller bands. Being featured in Contiguous Culture Five, that was curated by Estevan Oriol, was huge for me as a photographer. The photo that I took actually had nothing to do with the punk scene. It was when I was up in the Palisades, January 7th, evacuating people from the Palisades wildfire. The clearest sign of separation of creatives who last and the ones who don't is just how they approach their creative aspects and what they're doing. If they're doing it solely for money, then they'll make more money selling their gear than they will ever taking photos or videos, and that's just the truth. The people who come at it as, this is my art form, and if I make money, that's good, but this is my art form and I just want to have my art form seen, then those are the people who generally last longer than anybody else. So you can find me on Instagram at martinp._.erez, and that's where I post all my work. I also have my website linked on that Instagram, so check it out.